Does it feel nice being back?
It's really nice being back. The stools are higher than they were before.
Oh, they were pain.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about getting up on them.
Yeah.
Like I might need like a leg up.
I know, we manage it most days.
Yeah,
Most days. So everything's very busy for you at the minute.
Yes.
So let's talk about the book to begin with, because it's not just an autobiography. It kind of almost verged into a bit of a self-help book in many ways, didn't it?
Well, yeah, because there's something really arrogant about writing an autobiography. It's like, oh, I bet you all want to know about my life. And people like, not really. So in order to kind of square the circle, I thought I'll put some... Because I'm quite practical. When things happen to me, I think, well, I'll try and fix it and try and make myself feel better. And I thought maybe those tips might help other people. So that's why it's called How to Be Champion, because it's about sort of being all right. Not everything has to be perfect all the time.
What kind of tips?
So a good one. So if you broke up with somebody, for example, I suggest that you change their name in your phone to, like, Swearing. So mine was Swearing, so I'll not say what mine was, but my friend changed hers to DNR for Do Not Resuscitate.
Actually, one of my sisters, all her ex-boyfriends all have swear word names, yeah. And it's so funny when we're talking about it, my dad's like, oh, what? Which one?
Well, so I bought all new knickers as well when I got divorced. What I should have done is... I just decided to have all new knickers, and what I should have done is waited until I had time to go and buy knickers and then swap them over, but I just, in a fit of rage, I just binned them all and then, like, had to go commando for a couple of days until I had time to get to Marx's.
It's a logical connection, then. I love that.
I just thought it was a good thing. It felt like a good sort of clear out.
Out with the old into the new.
Exactly.
So was it quite cathartic for you writing a book? I know you do a lot of stuff through your comedy as well, but actually kind of writing a, you know, cradle to not yet grave, obviously.
Yeah, thanks. That's a good sign.
But, you know, kind of your life is a bigger deal, isn't it?
Yeah, because I am personal on stage, but also I got to go a bit more in depth, I think, in this and get into a bit more of the nitty gritty, and it was very cathartic. Sometimes my husband would come in and I'd just be crying at the keyboard, like, all right, I'll be all right soon, and nearly finished the chapter.
But did you work some stuff out? Because I know you've talked in the past about having a bit of a messy divorce, but after writing the book, were there areas where you kind of thought that you had done things wrong as well?
No. I was brilliant throughout. I was brilliant the whole time.
Can I ask you, have you always been funny? Like, I'm not really funny. I'm a bit more slapstick, so, you know, that's my kind of view.
Yeah.
But I think you have to be highly intelligent to come up with all that material. Is it something you're born with?
I don't know. It is a good question. I don't know. I think I was quite funny at home, but I was quite quiet at school. I was sort of verbally bullied quite a lot, so I was always very quiet at school, but then I'd get home and I'd be sort of tap dancing badly, and yeah, I would be, oh no, what have you got? Oh,
no. That's so cute.
My first perm. One of many. But I used to be very performy at home, and it was because my parents encouraged it that ended up becoming my job.
Were your parents funny then?
My parents are very funny. My dad is great at storytelling, and my mum is quite rude. And she'll say to me, she'll say, oh, you're quite rude, and I'll think, you know where I got it from.
And comedy is a great weapon, isn't it? I mean, you say you were quiet at school, but a lot of comedians that we have interviewed on here over the years, it's quite a common thing that they had a tough time at school, and comedy became their armour against that.
Absolutely. I think it is, generally, I think if you can funny your way out of something, it just makes everything feel a bit better, doesn't it? If you can laugh about something.
But your husband's a comedian as well, so can that be like the battle of the comedians then in the house?
No, it's just hilarious. No, we don't battle. We have fun. It's not always hilarious. Obviously, sometimes the dishwasher needs There's nothing funny about that.
What if you're out and about, something really funny happens? Do you kind of go,
no,
that's mine, that's mine?
Well, he does one-liners, so he does his is wordplay.
Right.
Where mine is based on my life. So if anything happens to us, I get it.
Are you expected to be funny all the time? Because I've met some comedians, I think, oh, they're my favourite, they're going to be really funny, but actually, in real, normal life, they're really ordinary people, and it's not, you know, they're not always funny.
Maybe you're a terrible audience. No, it depends what the situation is. Like, if you're in a doctor's surgery and somebody wants you to be like, it's not going to happen,
Make me laugh.
Yeah,
But how do you deal with that? Because people kind of go, oh, she's not as funny as I thought she was.
If somebody says, tell me a joke, I just say, oh, no, you have to pay for that. And then they go, oh, fair enough. And then they hopefully go and buy a ticket for a tour. I don't know. But it's my sister will sometimes say, remember, you don't have to be funny at all today. Okay. And it's just like a nice little day off.
And how do you road test your material? Because a lot of comedians kind of go out into really small venues, don't they, unannounced. Do you do that?
I do that, yeah. And I also, I have a club that I do regularly in Stafford, and I just go once a month and do like sort of 12 to 15 minutes of new stuff and just, you know, have a fun play about with different ideas. And then I always start on the tour. So a couple of months into the tour, I start writing the next one. And I'm quite disciplined at that, because then it means by the time the tour ends, I've got sort of half the next tour already. I'm quite harsh on myself.
Oh, you're a businesswoman, aren't you, at heart, eh?
I bet also you're quite at that stage now where people just... You've got very warm audiences as well. It must be nice to get to that stage where you're not going into that cold thing, is this going to work or not? They're pretty much going to laugh the minute you come out.
Well, yes, they are certainly on the right side, but if you're not good, they will tell you. So they're not, you know, they're nice, but they're not they're not paying for a ticket for nothing. They're
getting their money's worth.
They are adorable.
As we say, the book How to Be Champion is out now, and Control Enthusiast, the tour, January 12th, and then all over the country for the entire year. Ladies and gentlemen, she's the best. Sarah Mills. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sarah.